They're going to have a panel.
Might be the biggest waste of a panel. Unless they got some actual news.
And that's why I brought it up. What do you make of this?
I'll tell you what I don't want to make of it. Ready? Super simple. Anything can happen at this as long as one thing doesn't. Tenkaichi 4.
Okay.
I will take any piece of information. I will take every piece of information except anything regarding that game. I don't want new information. I don't want a teaser picture. I don't want an infographic. I don't want a magazine cover. I don't want a trailer. I don't want nothing. I don't want fucking nothing. Let them hold that shit for another year and a half. I don't care. It's too soon.
He wants that production.
I don't f***ing blame him.
Oh, that's that good shit.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ooch. I'm here with my brother Ooch and the homie Kai, and we are back again. Once again, how y'all doing today? Boys, children of all ages, the OG trifecta is here. Well, you're out of grapes, you're out of juice. But do you have Icebarz? Brothers, take it away!
What's going on, man? He's right. I'm out of everything. Besides the water. That's about it. That's
I have some here
now.
too if you need more, just in case, but...
Nah, we're chilling.
All right, cool. Well, let's get into it then. Brother, how are you doing today, sir?
I'm alright. Just a regular day, I guess. Work, homework, food, no gym.
You didn't go to gym today?
Nah, I couldn't. Because I had to do an assignment. I had to get that
Class
done
is
with.
back in session, huh?
Well, it was because it was due today. So I was just like, bruh.
That
So
sucks.
it was one of those, had to sack the gym just to make sure I was able to finish it.
I feel that. Kai-san, how you doing today, sir?
I'm good, Ooch. How you doing today?
Me? Well, yeah, because we can't pass it to IQ. He's not here. He's not here because at the time of this recording, we're doing this later than usual. Scheduling is crazy.
Super late, boys. Super late.
Yeah, so he's missing out just because, like I just said, school's back in session. I'm okay. Not going to lie. I'm all right with all things considered. I'm alive. I'm breathing. So there's that. So let's get these formalities out of the way so we can get going on what we have to talk about for you guys this week. Obviously, we got some Bleach, some Jujutsu Kaisen, a little minor follow-up on this Dragon Ball stuff. Nothing too crazy. And then, the usual. So if you want to hear your name shout out at the end of these episodes, if you want to support us, help get a new damn freaking camera, a new table, a new everything, you want extra content while you're at it, bangers of the week, behind the scenes, extra episodes, and plenty more, hit us up, Full Power Podcast, over on the Patreon page. That is Full Power Podcast on the Patreon page. If you have a comment, question, concern, business inquiry, or fan art you're trying to sponsor, please not the fake shit. We've been getting fake fucking offers. And I'm not happy because I'm just like, oh, cool. We're getting emails. But it's like, you can just wean them out like every single time. But either way, hit us up, fullpowerpod@gmail.com. That's fullpowerpod@gmail.com. And make sure to follow us everywhere. There's a Linktree link to everything. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, here, everywhere, YouTube, right? So make sure you follow us on all the social media. So that way you guys are, seeing us everywhere. So I'm making a habit to, at least for the time being, put the little short clips that I have like for the preview, like how the episode starts, as like a short or reel to just kind of throw out there in the social media ether. There we go. The light's on now. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we are here, not live. But yeah, so yeah, it's all formalities. So yeah, so let's see. So what I'm shouting out this week is what am I shouting out this week? I'm gonna shout out Iron Man because Crystal and I recently we've been catching up. Well, not catching up. I'm catching her up, but we've been watching all the Marvel movies from release order, from Iron Man 1 all the way to where we're at now. We're almost caught up with all the more recent stuff. We just watched Endgame. And man, that shit still hits. Still hits right here, right in the feels. It gets me every time. And I feel like you of all people, if you was to rewatch the Iron Man films, anything that Tony was in, you would be like, you would be pissed because you'd be like, why did they get rid of my man? But then, you know, he's a character that just can never be duplicated. But there's hope. I really do feel like he's going to come back. That's just my humblest and biggest prediction for Marvel stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm shouting out. Kai, what are you shouting out this week?
I wanted to say something, but I'm gonna hold off, and now instead I'm definitely gonna shout out Bleach because that shit was picking right back up.
Yeah. I'm sure we're gonna have some thoughts on that, some discussions for that part. What about you?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you shouted out a movie, I guess.
They shout out whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be a
matter.
movie. This is the first thing that came up.
Shout out the niggas that give me money correctly.
Okay. Sure.
Good shout out.
So you're shouting out good customers?
Good customers, yes.
Okay.
Fuck all y'all niggas.
All right.
Y'all,
All right. So a shout out and an insult. Nice. All right.
yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. All right. So there's that. So we get the shout outs right. Now, I know your energy is low. Do you have an ice bar?
I was actually kind of thinking about one.
Really? Because that surely would definitely wake you up 100%. Not gonna lie.
Let's see, man.
Yes.
Well, do y'all have one before I do anything?
Kai, do you have one?
Maybe.
He said, "Let me see my list."
My list.
Yeah. See, so I got. So
Bruh.
I'm telling you. Okay. Just okay, maybe in case I don't think I see. Sometimes I think of things and I think it's so strong. Sometimes I genjutsu myself, and I'm like, and I imagine that I said it to people, like to you guys, right? But but the reality is I didn't. So I don't know if anyone can relate to that shit, but yeah, like I want to tell you guys now. I've told you. I know I've told you. Write them down. Always. Any fucking ice bar that comes to mind, just write it down on a note and don't delete it. Just have an ice bar note. So that way we stockpile everything. So that way
God.
we have like a log and a history book to go back on. You know what I'm saying?
So what I'm hearing is that you want to start us off.
Sure. Okay, fine. That's fine. All right. Okay. Let's get this energy right. See, I don't think you guys are gonna understand this reference though. I'm hoping that someone in the
So
chat
pick a different
does.
one.
This is what I got. This is what I got right now.
Oh my God.
Okay. I'm the best flavors, like some of the great sodas. Sprite,
Okay.
Coke.
Mm-hmm.
Comparing yourself to me ain't fair. I'm Luke Cage. You're Mariah Stokes.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
See, you don't know. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But I know Luke Cage.
Yeah, it's a Luke Cage reference.
It's definitely, yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. I got one. I go to my bed.
Please finish.
Hit my pillow.
Okay.
Take a nap.
Okay.
I wake up. Go to the bathroom. To take a shit. Oh, wait, I completely reworded it.
Oh my
wrong.
God.
I completely rewrote it.
Oh.
I wasn't gonna say, instead of nap, I was gonna say sleep. So that way I would, wake up to take a sheet type shit. That's how I was gonna say it.
That
I was gonna wordplay it.
God damn it. Fucking man.
I was gonna wordplay it.
I mean, he's going off the dome though. Like
That was off the dome though.
Yo,
That
last
was
week
tough.
his dome shit was crazy. He had the fucking Death Note one.
But I was
bro, he had the same opening, low key, same energy. Too.
Nah. See, that's the thing with him. His openers they get us every time. Okay, well,
That's the first
The
one.
best part.
That's the first one.
yeah.
His punchlines like as soon as he starts.
Yeah.
It's the beginners, man. It's the beginners.
I go to sleep. And this is why I want all these written down. So that way there could be a day where we have a compilation and it's just all of his starters. Like just boom, 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 one after another. That
But
shit-
nah, he's not gonna have starters if he's writing them down.
Well, I mean,
He'll finish them.
yeah, well, no. Yeah. Like obviously, we want these finished. But I'm saying
Finishers.
a funny ass separate compilation would literally be how he started. Cause think about it. What do we have so far? I drink water. I go to sleep. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just. I'm sure if you like put it in a row, it would just be mad funny. I'm positive on that. But all right, so there's our energy starter for this episode. Let's talk about Bleach. Episode 22. Last week, for whatever reason, they missed a week, and I don't know why. I haven't heard anything. No one told me anything as to why they like kind of took a break. Could be for a number of reasons.
What is it? Labor Day? Does that have anything to do?
I'm not sure if Japan celebrates that, to be honest. But that's a good question. Maybe it was some sort of holiday though. You're onto something. I'll give you that, right?
Okay, man.
But either way, there was no Bleach last week, so episode 22 came out this week, or for when we're talking about it. So there was a recent episode of Bleach, episode 22. Basically, what ends up happening in this one is we see the OG gang, right? Ichigo, Chad, Orihime, and they're talking about Uryu, right? And then Ichigo does the protagonist thing. He's like, well, he's still our friend, right? So like he hits us with that, and I'm like, all right, cool. And then here comes Urahara-san. Urahara comes in, and he's like, oh, like you guys are trying to go right back up to where Ichigo was, and that's essentially what's going to be happening. So they essentially was explaining how they had like an underground John to then like
underneath the barracks.
Yeah, the barracks.
The Captain 12s.
The 12. It's the 12 court guard.
Yeah, 12th court guard.
Yeah, a sedete, some shit like that. It's a lot of words, right? So they're doing that, and they're now their objective is that Urahara is gonna try to send them right back up to where Ichigo was at, Zero Division, where all they're at. Meanwhile, the fighting has not stopped, even though Yuwahaba and company split. The Stern Ritters are still around and kicking. And so now whoever's left is still fighting. So right now we have a glimpse over at, I don't remember what her name was, but she's the Stern Ritter that her ability is she can make zombies. And she can make zombies just by like pouring her blood on people, which is kind of crazy, right? So what, we kind of like, I'm like skimming through it, right? So basically, and it's Kurotsuchi, I think his name is, the crazy captain with the light.
Yeah, I never knew his name. Bro.
His name always like, right? That's literally me, right? I always stumble on it every time, and he always looks different every time too. But for this arc, he's had like this outfit to reflect the light, so that people can't even see him, right? He's like John Cena in this bitch, right? So he is now fighting against this Stern Ritter who's making zombies. She was fighting some of the other vice captains or whatever they were from like the 11th team, and they were trying to figure her out, which the one guy was who, like, funny enough, and I was not expecting it to go in this direction. He was like, you're not even a girl, are you? And I was like, all right then. I'm like, this shit really went there. And I was like, did this happen in the manga? I was like, maybe it probably did, for all we know. But yeah, nonetheless, we had some like pretty crazy action. Kuratsuchi is OD per usual. He's always gone some experimental shit. She was throwing like these explosive, but they're not really explosives. Like they were explaining it very weird, but he had a device to capture it and then to like activate it after 3 seconds. So like he was just always full of tricks and he's always full of shit. Like, you know, he's up his sleeve and everything. And that's kind of like the basis of all the meat and bones of what happens in this episode, because we do see Renji and we see Rukia and we see Byakuya for like
They didn't do shit.
yeah, they didn't do anything. They were just there.
They're like next episode type shit probably.
Yeah, and there and then also I guess I should also say not just that's not it obviously, but the other thing that I almost forgot to mention was that because this zombie chick turned all these soul reapers into zombies, we're over here like, oh shit, like they were, you know, obviously like that's their people, so now they gotta like fight against their people type shit. And then Kuratsuchi's like, oh, like what will I ever do on some Frieza type shit? He's like, oh, I guess I'll just send people that have no connections to them to fight him. And then he whips out some Oran cars, and I was like, oh my god. And then the funny thing is, and we both shared this moment where we're like, I don't remember none of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'd have to go back. I feel like they were probably like in canon episodes, but I feel like they could be in fucking fillers.
Yeah, well,
They're like
yeah,
some filler
true.
character type.
Yeah, I can see that, but you know, nonetheless, they were here, and that, you know, the funny thing is, you mentioned this, you used the word filler, and not gonna lie, a part of me was like,
filler touching.
This episode felt like it was grazing that a little bit, but I know it's not. They could have done
way worse.
No, exactly.
They could definitely do worse, especially if they really want to. And I don't even want to fucking bring this to life. But since they have to go back up to that motherfucker, they could literally make filler out of that.
They could snake way our ass.
They could snake way our ass.
Oh no.
I don't think that's gonna happen. No, they've been good.
Yeah, no, they've done a great job. I mean, they literally produced these in a timely fashion so that there is no need for filler in the first place.
Yep.
So, all right, so that's pretty much everything. Kai, what were your thoughts on this episode?
I really liked it. Like I said, it was definitely picking back up for me. So, you know, whether it felt like filler because it wasn't exactly what I wanted to see, I know that that's coming because it's like you guys said, the pacing's been good, so I don't expect it to stop.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, did you have any other things that you wanted to throw in there?
Just the ending, if anything, like with Itsugai.
Oh yeah,
that was the shocker of the episode. Of course, they always have a little shock.
Yeah, they gotta leave us with a cliffhanger.
They always have a little shocker. But
yeah.
Apparently he's a zombie.
Apparently. Yeah.
But according to the girl's power or whatever, I don't know. Just because she makes them zombies, are they fully dead, or like, because I think she could turn them into zombies just by.
True, right.
You see what I'm saying? So like,
yeah,
I don't think he died because I don't remember Hitsugai.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, at the end of the episode, we're just like, when did he die?
I know he lost. I know he lost to like the fire dude or whatever.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. Did he have to die or lose? He could have just gotten blood on his.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That's a wrap.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I guess we'll.
They always do him dirty though, so
Hopefully
it is what it is.
You know what? That's so true.
They've been doing him dirty since after the first like 100 episodes of Bleach, because he was straight fire at the beginning.
Oh, that's my boy. I love Hitsugai. He's like one of my favorite Bleach characters of all time.
It's like they would make him like OD powerful, and then like just like one event turns the tables, and he's like shit.
Yeah.
He's like a fucking, I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm hoping what it comes down to with his situation is he isn't actually dead. He just got some blood on him, and as long as she can be like nullified, defeated, you know, whatever, then he's good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know so much about the other Soul Reapers. A lot of those background characters, I think they're fucking.
Nah, they gone.
They're dead. They're gone. That's terrible. But yeah, so okay, so cool. So, this is the part where I would turn it over to IQ and be like, "Yo, fun fact, right?" He's obviously not here, so I have a fun fact. Ready for this? Spider-Man 2 on the PS5 comes out next month. There's a fun fact right there.
I'll give y'all niggas a fun fact.
Oh, what's that? I'm almost afraid.
Quick check snack wraps.
Okay, so we're going food.
Yes. It's different, but the customization. That's the big brain right there.
This brings me to a question that I'm going to turn over to Kai now, because now we're on the topic of food. Might as well have this time to fill this in right here. Kai, Quick Check or Wawa?
Depends. But go ahead.
No, the fuck it doesn't.
Answer the question.
Gotta have a Wawa. What are you talking about?
I would argue.
What?
I would say Wawa overall, but if we're gonna do categorial over here. You see what I'm saying?
Categorials.
Like
Editorials, categorials.
It's probably gonna be like if you're trying to get breakfast, Wawa wins. If you're trying to have lunch,
Wawa wins.
Quick Check might be able to,
Listen,
do a little
I
something.
heard
there.
might.
See? Keywords.
It
A little
depends.
shaky.
It depends. You see what I'm saying? It depends on what you're getting. If you're getting like a little wrap, like a snack wrap.
My
joint,
sandwich
or
never falters.
the subs, yo, Quick Check. If you get them old ladies that really know what they doing,
Bro, okay, see, now,
making my sandwich.
now you're talking about the fucking staff, bro. Like, that's OD. You relying on the staff to make that shit taste good.
But yeah, nah.
I bet I know exactly what you're talking about too. Is it the one, the quick check, like
Right when you
as
enter
soon as you
town,
enter
yes.
town, I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah.
She
Every
is,
time-
she is
she
OD.
said, she said, enjoy that. Get some napkins. You know what I mean? I'll be like, thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
See, what
So
if she
shit.
worked at Wawa?
I mean, that should be making all
Curtains.
my shit.
The
Should be
curtains.
making all my shit. That shit.
He'd be like, "What's quick check?" Right?
Nah,
I'm
bro.
rip.
Yeah, nah. I mean, yeah. I mean, Wawa.
No, I ain't
Wawa-
never had a problem with Quick Check though, but it's just not Wawa.
Nah, the only thing Quick Check,
Simple.
if Quick Check had like the same pricing as Wawa, then they would be like,
Wait, so are you saying they're more expensive too?
they are.
They are
By
Quick
like
Check
a-
is
On top of
definitely
all this
by
shakiness?
by a few dollars.
by a couple dollars.
I mean, Wawa
Nah,
defeats them in
son.
like every category.
You lost me.
for the most part.
We need the red bird.
Yo, the red bird, son.
Yes.
No, see, for a long time, I used to say Quick Check was the greatest thing, and then I went to college, and you know what was right down the street. It's not that I could walk there. I did walk there millions of times, solo with friends. It didn't matter. Wawa was the truth. And then my palate started expanding. And so then my menu started expanding. I'm like, oh my goodness, all these
Dude, that
subs,
shit was-
the smoothies.
It was such a godsend too, because like it was open 24 hours. It was literally across the street. So like it didn't matter. Like you could be, like it could be 2:33 in the morning and you just, sitting there just fucking hungry as shit. And then out of nowhere, just Wawa. That's all you got left for you. Everything else is closed.
Dude.
I mean, yeah.
Everything.
That's what I'm
There's no
saying.
late night. Nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
Late night Wawa run. A little smoothie.
Every time.
Exactly.
Every
Little
fucking
refresher.
time. You know how many times I had like hangouts with mad people at school, late as fuck, playing Smash Brothers, and we were all hungry? Where do we go? Fucking right to Wawa, son. Wawa. See, the point that I'm trying to make here is Wawa never let me down to this very day. And when I found
actually
out,
true.
and when I found out that we were getting one, oh my God, I almost lost my shit. almost lost my shit. I'll never forget the first day they opened. I went in there, was fucking packed. There was mad people in there, and they know what's up. And it would be a goal of mine to own a Wawa. That shit would be fucking fire.
Them motherfuckers, they need to bring back that 15 cent cashback on
the gas?
the gas.
You mean
well, it's
15 cent?
15 cent deduction. That's what I mean.
Oh, I don't know.
Because if you use the mobile John
Yeah.
to fill up your gas, you get that deal.
Oh, really?
Well, not anymore, but it was like a summer thing. It was a summer thing for a
Yeah,
long
it's a
while.
promotion. Yeah.
They need another one. They need to re-up.
Wawa's the only place on the East that I actually miss.
There it is. There it fucking is. Listen, you go to the West.
I've been said that too.
They don't have, dude. It's embarrassing what they got on the West Side. They try to pretend like.
Oh no.
They try to pretend like they're trying to have Quick Check and Wawa. They fucking wish.
I mean, they definitely don't have Wawa, but they have everything else in the fucking world and all the shit that the East Coast. They have everything except for Wawa. They have everything that the East Coast has, everything that the West Coast has, everything that the Mid Coast has, and some of the Asian shit and Spanish shit in between.
Nah, he's not wrong. He's definitely not wrong. But I will always claim and defend Wawa forever. And
With good reason.
With good reason. I will say though, you know what Quick Check does have that Wawa doesn't. But see, I don't even care anymore because I do smoothies all the time now.
Yeah.
Quick Check, I always would heavily rely on their ices. The ices were top tier.
I remember you saying that
Every single time. To this day, they're still the same. It's not every day that I have them. I haven't had one in a long time, but the last time I did have one, I was like, still hits.
I never really was an icy head though.
But
I remember them though.
they can't do smoothies like Wawa
No,
can.
no.
And
A lot of places
really?
can't.
Quick Check did improve. I'll give them that, but they're not on the same level. Listen, all they need to do is they need to copy and paste. They need to do something, right? They need to cheat. They need to fucking do a little peek and see what the fucking got in the answers over here, okay? Because their smoothies have only but by this much they've gotten better. Over at Quick Check. Wawa undefeated. And they just keep adding more shit, like more flavors, more types of drinks, the refreshers, the rechargers. Look at us fucking plugging Wawa. Where's the fucking sponsor? Let's move on. That was a fun fact section. Jujutsu Kaisen episode 31. Bruh.
Not gonna lie, I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. I don't know if it was because I was tired or what, but straight action from the beginning, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah, it was fire. Animation was crazy. And that was definitely a part of what I wrote right here in my notes. The Mekumaru fight was crazy as fuck.
That shit was long.
And then I said, domain in a domain. Now that's OD, right? That's fucking OD. So they have this big fight. Obviously, it's a big mech fight against, what's man's names with the gray hair?
Mahito.
Thank you. So he's fighting Mahito. Mahito is giving a run for his money, but then he fucking gets his arm blown off.
Yeah.
He gets something injected in him that's like on some low-key shit, and then he puts him in the what they call the what domain? What was it?
Domain expansion?
Domain expansion. Yes, thank you. Okay, so he's in the domain expansion, and then man's with the Mekamaru inside is like, oh, I can still fight because I got the simple domain. And I was like, whoa, right? So we got the domain, but it still wasn't enough at the end of the day, unfortunately for man's, right? Fast forward, and we're in Shibuya. Like, we're in the city. Yo.
In the city.
We're in the city. Oh, and I could tell something about to fucking happen. Something's clearly gonna happen. So there's like all these people rounded out. Looks like some festivities are happening, right? Looks like a happening fun time for, you know. Looks like a fun time for, what do you call that? For all the Japanese locals. Okay? And then we see like a veil. That's what they call it. They call it a veil.
So if you hear the word curtain, veil, or barrier in this show, it's all the same thing.
That's okay. That's what I figured. Thank you for that tip, right? So when this veil comes about, and even moments before that, I was just like, something not sitting right here. And the whole point is they're trying to draw out Gojo. They need Gojo to be here. And then at the same time, all of the like sorcerers are on the outside around this fucking thing. And they're just playing standby. And so here's where I'm starting to get a little worried. Okay. The fact that this whole Shibuya arc is being like played up and hyped up, and people are like, people that do know, that are in the know, they're not looking forward to it. Okay? But see, that's the concerning part. Why would they be not looking forward to it? And
you got 2 episodes left. 2. By the time this recording airs, you got 1.
Son, I don't know what episode it was that we recorded, like maybe at least a month, 2 months ago, where I specifically said, and I didn't say the whole thing because I didn't want to give it that, like, you know, I didn't want to just blurt it out and put it out there, right? But I have a very bad feeling about this shit. And
as you should.
And yo, I'm still not gonna say it.
Probably about Gojo.
Oh fuck, he said it. Son of a bitch.
Just because we love man so much.
And that's what I'm saying. And see,
you want to hear something even funnier than that?
What?
You know how much we love mans? That's about how much the author doesn't love mans.
What?
I'm very serious. That's public information. It's been known for years.
Oh, so we're fucked.
The author don't
Exactly,
like
yep.
Gojo, a character that he made.
Yeah, exactly.
Why doesn't he fuck with? But he prioritizing.
You want me to tell you why?
Why?
Because
Partially, right? Partially, because I'm not him. I don't fucking know all of his answers, right? But partially because he wrote himself into a hole. When he was writing the character of Gojo, he wrote him with the idea of, I want to write a character that represents the pillar of strength for the show. So he's like, who's at the top? Who sits at the top, and how am I gonna write him? Gojo. Enter Gojo, right? So now he has this problem because that dude is so much stronger than everybody else in the show, as far as, you know, like, as much as we've seen right now, that there's such a large gap that it's hard to get things going in the series and just tell a good story if Gojo's just gonna show up and end it snapping his fingers.
I mean, that's
or
true.
flicking his fingers.
But he's doing a good job.
So he's doing a great fucking job. But yeah, he's pulling his hair out. So he's trying to make shit work. And you know, he's not a personal fan of Gojo. He said he also doesn't like his personality.
I was gonna say he gets bitches. That's why.
Which is hilarious.
He said, is he mad because he gets bitches? See, that having this conversation is actually very funny, because talking about an author disliking somebody they made,
they created,
yes.
Like, you know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Thinking, buddy?
Right. It's like we're sitting here as the consumers, like, enjoying the entertainment that's being provided, but yet he's the showrunner in a sense, and he's like, I don't fucking like this.
But as much like the show is, I wouldn't necessarily say this show is completely about Gojo. Like, for them, like,
it's not.
It's really not. But so there's a lot more story to be told.
You're about to find that out.
But there's a lot more story to be told for sure. So it's just like, I mean, he's doing a good job, like, writing the story, and I don't even know what's next. But
yeah, he's doing phenomenal.
But to hate him is crazy.
That's OD.
That's like,
that's OD.
That's just saying it's like he's trying to kill them all.
I'll tell you, we'll have to come back to this in 2 weeks when that moment happens and it passes by, because we're going to be discussing it for quite a bit. But remind me that there's a quote I need to share with you from the author. I can't share it yet, but
Yeah, okay.
just remind me that there's a quote. We'll come back to this at some point.
So so I guess I'll ask this question right now. Because this is gonna be such a fucking massive thing that happens, should we do a live episode for that episode?
Yeah, but that's the thing too, right? Because we like the way we've recently switched our schedule for them to like have these release dates hoe us on our new schedule is fucking crazy, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like for that one episode, it would definitely be a good idea to record it as soon as we can and just drop it, because that's definitely gonna be some hot topic type shit. The world's gonna be on fire.
And
the anime world's gonna be on fire.
And so these come out on Thursdays?
These come out on Thursday mornings. Yeah, Thursdays at 10 a.m. my time.
Jeez.
So technically, if y'all wanted to, like, I would even go as far as being like, all right, let's for that week, let's just do it live on that Thursday.
We could do the live, yeah.
What do you mean live?
Like live stream.
That's a good idea.
Like,
are we allowed to like?
No,
watch?
okay, no. We're not
he
doing a
doesn't
reaction.
mean watching it live. He means record the episode.
Yeah, like we're gonna all watch the episode, and then that's gonna be like the main topic for that live episode.
So it's like a stream.
Yes.
Yeah, a live stream.
Oh, type shit.
Thank you.
Type shit.
Jeez.
Okay.
Fucking Christ. This guy. But yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's basically what's going on. And then obviously like Gojo shows up and he's there.
And the episode ends.
And the episode ends. And I'm just like, and here's the crazy part. Like they were, they had like all the text on the screen where it's like Tokyo, at whatever time.
Dude, yeah.
And I'm just like, I guess this is Shibuya. And then people in the crowd that were talking amongst each other and everything, they were confirming. They're like, oh yeah, like we shouldn't do Shibuya next year. I'm like, something tells me you're not gonna have it next year. I just have this. Listen, I watched enough anime. I've watched enough anime to know when some shit is about to happen, and you don't just put a.
You know what?
What?
I can't help but wonder, where did you amass some of this feeling from? Did you watch the opening?
No, still I have not. He left.
Did he leave or get disconnected?
No, he left.
Bugging.
He
DC
on purpose.
You a whole bitch.
Listen,
Again, there's no listening.
The reason why is because we were on a time crunch, and
Bro,
I had to
shut your whole reason. You made me wait like 3 extra hours tonight. You couldn't get 90 seconds in for that intro. That's crazy.
Oh, that was an intro?
You wouldn't know because I hit the fucking skip button. That's what you do.
You
on
wouldn't know
default.
because you skip every intro.
Exactly.
But like the only way, intros. The only way I won't skip them is if the theme doesn't play. You see what I'm saying? Like the beginning song, the intro. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
No.
What do you mean?
What the fuck?
What are you talking about? The intro of Juju?
Yeah, like
like the new John. I thought you were talking about like a fucking like a scene.
No.
Oh my god, I'm bugging. It's late.
Yes, you're bugging.
Yes.
Yes. You're
shit.
absolutely bugging. But yeah, no.
What, is it good?
I don't know. I haven't heard it. That's what he's mad about.
Bum niggas.
Dude, if we weren't in a rush, I would have let it rock. He would have been like, skip it, but then I wouldn't have listened.
Well, I mean, if
but
it's a new one.
we already held you up enough, so I was like,
I meant to ask you before we started too, but y'all kept me waiting so long. I literally forgot to ask, which is crazy.
Exactly. So, fuck. But yeah, all in all, I am very afraid of what I am predicting in my head, which I will not vocalize because I'm hopeful that maybe what I'm imagining doesn't happen. But like you said, we're going to come back to this because if what I'm thinking actually does happen, then it's going to make sense in another way for me. And I will bring that to the table to talk about when that time, if that time does come. So any other thoughts or things you wanted to throw in there about this episode? No? Okay.
That was good.
All right, sweet. So let's go over to the comments. All right. So let's see. So again, guys, if you want to hear your comments shouted out on these episodes, just drop them. Easy as that. If you want them prioritized, super chat. And that obviously helps us along the way. Okay. So worse than a demon. If Kai can't guess what the banger of the week is in 3 more times, then he should start posting on his YouTube channel. Oh. So here's,
Next.
he said next. I want to say we have such faithful and loyal fans here. It's the shit that I am sure Kai would hope that people fucking forget about, that they remember it. That shit lives rent free. They're real fans. They want to see Kai, son. They want to see Kai cast. They want to see Jujutsu Kai. They want to see Supreme Kai. They want to see this man just do shit. And I respect that. And you know, hey, listen, I'm holding out hope too. One day. But as he said next, right? I have to honor that. Odd man out. Yeah. Glad to see some movement in the hierarchy of the establishment. And this is referring to what we talked about with the Dragon Ball stuff, to Capsule Corp Tokyo, our boy Akio Iyoku. Banger episode last week. Make sure you hit that up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can make a comeback with a new company whose main focus is Dragon Ball. Kai with the pipes at the end. Mind blown emoji. Shout outs.
Yup.
So, yeah. Any additional thoughts on that one?
Get the old niggas out. That's it.
All right.
Tight.
That is a ding. But like I buzz him just because of how he says things.
Yeah, no, I hear
And
you.
it
It's the tone. It's the tone.
It's the tone, right? Yeah. It's the tone and it just fits, right? Okay, so Kai made the special request to the folks at home to see who the fuck would actually listen and would be bold enough to drop an Icebarz in the comments. And you want to know who dropped an Icebarz in the comments? My future wife.
No, Chris.
She is the greatest among all living and not living things.
So what's the delivery?
I will do my best to deliver it in hopefully the tone that she's looking for. But
Does she want my tone?
you know what? I'm sure she would. I'm not gonna lie.
You want me to read it, or do I have to pull it up?
Yeah, here. Here, I'll pull it up on my phone. So
We gotta have him read the Icebarz. That's gotta be the thing.
thank you. That's a great idea.
We got
That's a great
Should I
idea.
just pull it up on the
100% approved.
YouTube? Is it on the YouTube?
Yeah, no, but I got it's faster when I do it. It's right here.
Okay.
Okay, so I want you to read.
How many Icebarz are in the comments?
It's just one. She's the only one that did the Icebarz.
Damn, y'all are pussies.
First of all, he doesn't really mean that. Okay, he doesn't really mean that. All right, he's just a little
Yo,
loopy.
you are literally his PR team trying so fucking hard. Like,
yes, every
up
time.
front.
Yes, every time. Okay. Here it is. Okay.
Let's see this shit.
So just so read it in your head first, so that you can.
Yeah, I could deliver.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're gonna give you guys an Icebarz. Should I read the next comment while you do that?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Next comment says, "Hey yo, I was not expecting that. Of course, I had to rewind and listen again, and I'm sure they are referring to your singing. That blue bird at the end, dude. You hit us with some special shit last week. What can I say? The people fucking loved it."
Okay.
I thought he was about to be like next on some rude shit. But all right, should I read another one? Or are you good?
No, I'm good.
Okay, all right. So here we go. So this is Crystal's Icebarz. Okay, first one on the podcast from the chat. I like to refer. So, okay, here we go.
That's the deep breath right there. All right, here we go.
I get a swig of water.
I'm about to do it too.
Whoa, we all got a drink. Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Ouch! Iceman. Kai. and IQ. We are the real ones. You know how we do.
Oh, nice and
It's
simple.
a nice and simple one. You know
Nice
what I
and
mean?
simple and clean. Shout out
That's
to you,
good.
babe. Thank you so much for partaking. And guys, again, like we said last week, if you want to hear some Icebarz, that's not just from us. You want to throw yours in the hat? Let them fucking rock. Ice it up in the comments. All right. Let's see. Oh, I commented on our own podcast video. Imagine that. But I actually did that because I wanted to correct myself. So it wasn't that Akio Yoku was stepping down from Toei. He's stepping down from Shueisha, which is actually even a bigger deal. So I said Toei, I meant Shueisha. So that's my bad. Right. Worse Than Demon also commented again. He said, in quote, "I go outside."
I go outside. Yeah, no, that's different. That's different.
Yeah.
That shit was different.
Honestly, that's what I'm saying. I just want to have a stockpile of every single Icebarz, especially his, just for those intros. And I'm telling you right now, if I was to edit that into a compilation, just his intro part, not even the full bar, just going back to back to back. I go outside, I drink water, I go to sleep. That shit would be funny as fuck. Like people would be like that. Yeah, that'd be OD.
So I do another one.
Save your Icebarz.
Save it.
Save it. Yeah, save it for the end.
Yeah, hold up.
Yeah.
Remember it.
Yeah. All right. So our boy Jayante Sheridan, shout outs,
GT.
says, I ain't gonna cap. If anyone hated on One Piece, y'all are too critical, cause so far I'm loving the adventure and the goofy aspect of it. But they also give me they also give meaning where it counts. That is true. And no favoritism, but Kai-sama needs a big ass shout out. Because when this dude puts stuff like Jujutsu Kaisen into words, put Dragon Ball into words, it clarifies a lot. But overall, Kai-sama is the left brain. Oh, main man Uch is the right brain. So we have two brains, not just left and right piece, but brains, right? Brother Uch is the personality. IQ is the heart of the Full Power Podcast. I don't know about that one.
The heart.
Yeah, that's what.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Listen, Jayante's on his anime shit. I'll let it rock.
Type shit.
That's personally my take though, haha. But another banger as always, homies. Appreciate that. Threw some ice in there as well. Shout outs.
Yeah.
And then I did comment back to him. I said, IQ is the snack man. That's actually the truth. My man, we'll be like, oh, how you do today, sir? He'll be like, I got Cheetos.
I got Cheetos.
Like, I got something. Like, shout out to this chicharron.
Shut up. I was just gonna say shut up.
The chicharron.
If you know, you know, guys. If you know, you fucking know. Big Texas Tanks with the 2 thumbs and or 2 fists and a thumbs up. Shout out to you, sir. Also, Jonathan had said that you nailed the bluebird. Just saying. Okay, and then last but not least, this person says, I have a feeling they wrote this with your tone.
No shit.
Yes.
Wait, is it?
They
a
can
bar?
read it.
Is it a bar?
It's not a bar, but you know what? That's not a bad idea for the lulz. I'm gonna have you read this comment fully, just because it's actually that.
What type of tone is it though?
It's your tone. What the fuck? What do you mean?
But I have like multiple tones.
How you start a nice bar tone?
Okay.
That's yeah. All right, it's this one.
Let's see. Oh shit.
Brace yourself, Kai.
I don't like that laugh.
The scheme laugh. I can't do it.
Yo, come on. Yo, get with the program.
Alright, I got it.
You can't do it.
I washed my ass. I use ice water too. On God, did you see y'all boy Mekamaru?
Oh wait, that wasn't Icebarz. What the fuck?
That was a nice bar. What are you talking about? That wasn't a nice bar.
That was actually fire.
Yeah, that shit. He said, I guess I gotta read the whole thing.
I'll do the rest. It's okay.
Oh my God.
No,
The rest of it was. Imagine him delivering the rest of a regular ass comment like, "The God Jujutsu." No. Stop.
I washed my ass.
Nah, that was actually. You know what's crazy? I'm so stupid because he literally put an ice cube and a bar emoji, and that shit went. Phew, as a
Nah,
lot of things. That's my
you
bad.
probably just gotta watch out for the all caps. If it's all caps, you know what
Yeah.
you're doing.
True.
So technically, Crystal was the first, but we had two people that were brave enough to give us some Icebarz. So shout outs to you guys, definitely.
Yeah,
partaking.
Anyone that's doing these Icebarz, just gotta put them out all caps.
Well, I mean, Kai had a great idea, and actually, I feel like that's gonna be a thing now. Like, you're gonna be in charge of reading that shit.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So the rest of this comment, he says, "The God Jujutsu Kai with the Bluebird solo and the Icebarz. It's schnashty." How many fucking compliments has this guy got?
Smashed.
Everybody loves
Wait,
Kai,
run that
bro.
back. Read that one more time.
The God Jujutsu.
It's snatched.
It's schnashty. That's what he wrote that shit. It's
with
schnashty.
a S.
With a SHNASTY. Schnashty.
Schnashty.
Snatched. Yeah, I
Snatchy.
might have to steal that.
It's almost like that.
It's fucking weird.
She's like
Yeah, schnashty. Chicharron.
Snatch. Yep, that's the combo.
Oh my God.
Yo.
But yeah, he said he said jujitsu. I love that. You know, I love when it's jutsu and people say jitsu. I don't know why. I think that shit is so
It might
fucking
be
funny.
autocorrect.
It might be, but I just think that's funny anyway. So yeah, he said the guy Jujutsu Kai with the Bluebird solo and the Icebarz. Kai's out here with mad fans. Love to fucking see it. And then they said, I feel the scheme with Dragon Ball Z is a strong ass chest move. Rather, they give you basic Tournament of Power animation. The new regime could possibly give movie grade each episode. That's possible. I'll give you that. Definitely in the realm of possibility if you ask me. Do you guys have anything else to add on that?
I don't think
Possible.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, that's funny enough because that comment actually transitions into this last bit that I wanted to talk to you guys about very quickly because, I mean, I don't think there's really going to be much to add on top of what we started talking about last week with this developing story of Akio Yoku leaving Shueisha, stepping down from Shueisha to start his own Dragon Ball company titled Capsule Corp Tokyo. Not too much information is known outside of the idea that his company would essentially take over the anime departments and the video game stuff, which is humongous to just leave Shueisha solely for the manga stuff, right? Now, what I wanted to talk to you guys about before we go is that at this year's New York Comic-Con, there will be a Dragon Ball panel.
Comic-Con.
Yeah. So, I bring it up because I feel like it's obviously worth bringing it up for what it is, especially coming off of this recent news about his departure from Shueisha. And if that shit goes through, like, what the fuck could they possibly... Like, think about what else could they even talk about to have a whole ass panel at New York Comic-Con. This is not some rinky-dink ass convention, okay? This is, one of the biggest cons of all time. So they're going to go out of their way to have a panel? This panel, first of all, for those that have never been to Comic-Con, let me just give you a little insight. If you're going to go to a panel at Comic-Con, you better go on the line right now, okay? Because there's no guarantee that you're even going to have a seat in one of those panels, especially on some Dragon Ball type shit. You could be in line for up to 3 to 4 hours, and you might not even make it in. That's how big these panels can be. I wouldn't know. I went there twice. Didn't even want to go the second time. Okay. But I'm a good friend, so I went. Either way, they're going to have a panel.
Might be the biggest waste of a fucking panel.
But
unless they got some actual news.
And that's why I brought it up. Because I have to get the convo started. Have to get your guys' thoughts on there. Honest thoughts. And to get people to comment in the comments below. So, Kai, what do you make of this?
I'll tell you what I don't want to make of it.
Okay.
Ready? Super simple. Anything can happen at this as long as one thing doesn't. Tenkaichi 4.
Okay. Yep. Another callback.
I will take any piece of information. I will take every piece of information except anything regarding that game. I don't want new information. I don't want a teaser picture. I don't want an infographic. I don't want a magazine cover. I don't want a trailer. I don't want nothing. I don't want fucking nothing. Let them hold that shit for another year and a half. I don't care. It's too soon.
He wants that production.
I don't fucking blame him at all. Because you know how it goes if something is coming to be when they start putting shit, just like he said, the magazine covers, the V-Jump features, the trailers, the graphics. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're safe on that, personally. I feel like if there was going to be anything Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 4 related, it wouldn't be from a Dragon Ball panel. I personally don't think so. I feel like that would be more in like Bandai's jurisdiction because like, they're more for video games anyway. So if like they had some video game trailers to show off, boom, there's that. You know what I'm saying? It would catch me off by surprise if they actually did do that for a Dragon Ball panel, because what is the number one thing that everybody and their mothers is waiting for? And that is news on the fucking next part of the fucking anime. Simple as that. We honestly don't want another movie, even though that also could be a possibility. But no, we want the anime.
Mm-hmm.
It's been way too long.
Mm-hmm.
It's been like 5 years.
Lost count.
Like 2018
Plus.
Yeah, 5 years plus. There's no excuse. Super Dragon Ball Heroes still gets an anime. Explain that shit to me.
Who's running that?
Same people.
What?
And that's what pisses me off, because it gets back to that conversation of like, it requires like the production of an anime requires all of these different teams to be utilized
Correct.
to their fullest potential. And if the animation team isn't getting a break because they're working on fucking Heroes,
What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing?
Yep. What are we doing? That's always
speaking
the
of
question.
animation team, I'm sure you guys haven't heard, but some of the animators in MAPPA, at least some of the ones working on Jujutsu Kaisen, but I know that it's not relating just to that show. It's just the people at MAPPA in general. There's obviously, I don't want to say preconceived notions, but that's basically what it is, that, that staff isn't treated properly, or very underpaid, overworked type shit, right? And it's coming out more and more to light. And some of those animators are quitting. And they're not just quitting the shows, they're quitting, like they're debating on quitting animation entirely because of how shitty everything's going, like behind the scenes, and the way that the fans are being unappreciative and just ungrateful as fuck, just saying, oh, it looks different from this, and it looks fucking godlike. People just want to bitch so that they can bitch.
Right.
And it's not fair to these people that are working their asses off nonstop to give us something that's movie-like production.
Mhm.
Yeah, this shit is crazy.
And you're making them quit.
That's crazy.
Nah, but fuck the people. It's like, yo, like what?
I hate fans like that.
No, fuck the people.
Me too.
If the pay's good, you stay.
But that's
I mean, true, but it's not. That's
Exactly.
the problem.
I got what you're saying, though. I got what you're saying.
This fucking guy cannot have a position in power at all. He will literally he will treat every single animator like worse than how they're being treated right now. He'll be like,
What do you mean?
He'll be like, where's the next episode? Just like that on some Icebarz type shit.
I'll pay him though.
Oh my god.
I'll treat him. I mean,
Quick callback to our segment of Brother Ooch with powers. I went to a we'll just say unnamed because I don't want to give them any recognition, fast food place recently, and then all of a sudden I went to pick up my order because I wasn't trying to wait for no shit. I ordered that bitch and I pulled up and I came to pick it up.
Yup.
And I was like, yo, order for Kai. He was like, oh, for Kai? I was like, yeah, the only one. He's like, ooh. And like, I'm like, all right, I know this nigga's fucking with me, but at the same time, like the same time I had that thought, another thought went through my mind and it was Brother Ooch's wee. But he was just fucking with me. He gave me my bag and he was like, nah, I'm just playing with you, bro. Here you go.
Nah. See, okay, that's all fair and fun, right? But you don't fuck with someone's food.
Type shit.
Thank you. You don't. That's a no. That's a no.
I know
go.
you don't, but it was definitely all in good fun because the dude couldn't like say it with a straight face. He was just kind of like, ooh, like, you know what I mean? Like you could read it. So I was just like, yeah, don't fuck with me. I'm hungry. Give me my shit.
Yeah, right. And that's what I'm saying. Like you cannot. He was very bold to do that. Very fucking bold.
I mean, it was cool.
Sure. Right.
Right. Because for some people, it wouldn't have been.
I need to add that sound effect. I keep forgetting to do that.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Yeah, I need to add that shit to this button list. But all right, so with all of that now being said, it is that time for your banger of the week, and it is a classic.
Oh wow.
And there it is. That is Child Prey by Deer and Gray, the Baki the Grappler opening. So, Kai, did you guess that one?
I got a free pass. What are you talking about?
What do you mean free pass? Oh, wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, I got a whole free pass.
What do you mean? What does that mean? Free pass?
You still haven't seen what should have been the banger of the week for like 3 weeks.
So, nah, that's... Yo, imagine that. Until I play it, free passes.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's straight up.
Nah, that's cheating.
No, it's free passes.
But yeah, as far as Baki goes, listen, Baki the Grappler, hella recommend for anyone who has not seen it. The current season, though, as Brother Uch was saying...
Just watch the other ones, bro.
Yeah.
But then you're going to be disappointed because it's like unfinished, essentially.
I personally recommend watching the original Baki the Grappler from like the early 2000s first. Then you can watch the stuff that's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Because it's weird because it kind of does follow from where they took like left off in a way, but the original anime was canceled. Like, do you remember like when like where they stopped it? Like they were doing like a Yujiro background story.
Yeah. Man.
He was in like the military and shit, and then
it cut off.
and it was done. Yeah. And then it finally came back after all these fucking years, and like they just threw them all in a tournament.
Mm-hmm. And and then it was still unfinished.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Cliffhanger, another one.
yeah. So in order to get the full story, of course, you gotta read the manga. As always, that's always what it comes down to, right? So I hella recommend Baki. But also, in that time for the Patreon shoutouts. Yes. Huh. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, if you are trying to hear your name shout out at the end of these episodes, you want to support us while you're at it, hit us up, Full Power Podcast, over on the Patreon page. Become a Bizarro today. Just made it in time. Shout out to our boy Deontay Sheridan. Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh, we're going back to that now. Okay. Shout out to our boy Anthony Parker. Thank you.
Park that joint.
Park it. Shout out to my girl Crystal. Thank you.
Icebarz.
The Icebarz, yeah, she had a good one.
Icebarz.
Shout out to the homemade Dante TX. Thank you. Suck it. Shout out to our boy Jerick Rivera. Thank you.
Yup.
Okay.
I forgot.
Yep.
I forgot.
Shout out to the homie Lord Pain. Thank you.
Pain in these
Nuts. Shout out to our boy, Mr. Back again. Once again. Thank you. Hey. All right. Shout out to our boy, Mr. Wash. Thank you.
Watch that shit.
Wash it, please. Shout out to our man, Odd Man Out. Yeah. Thank you.
Never count that man out.
Never count him out. Shout out to our boy, Ryuzaki Kinpachida. Thank you. Type shit. And shout out to our boy Soul Awakens. Thank you.
Wake your ass up.
Wake it. Shout out to Super Saiyajin SAWFT Soul. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to our boy Travis Boyette. Thank you.
Fun.
What?
I said thank you.
That did not sound like. Did it sound like he said thank you? That did not fucking.
In a different lingo.
He said, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's what I fucking heard. He fucking like tripped and threw up at the same time.
I said thank you. Said it with the tongue out.
Shout out to the man with the final Chidori Vegeta Uchiha. Thank you.
Yo.
And of course, worse than a demon. Thank you.
Dimmer time.
You say demon time?
Mm-hmm. Dimmer time.
Demon time. Demon time. Attention! Yes! He's the only one! Yes! Land of the Rising Sun! Yes! He's our fucking boy! Everybody stand up, give it up for our boy! Juice! Juice! Bitch! Yeah! Thank you! It's our boy Juice with the ice arrows. Hit him with it. Wait.
Ice beam.
There it is. Ice beam. Guys, if you want to hear your name shouted at the end of these episodes, support us. Help us spruce up the studio. Help us get to that next level. Full Power Podcast over on the Patreon page. Get to all the extra content and all that good shit. Behind the scenes, all that stuff. Behind the scenes. I said that twice. I don't know why I said that twice. But hit us on Full Power Podcast on the Patreon page. That's Full Power Podcast on the Patreon page. Comment, question, concern, business inquiry, or fan art you're trying to sponsor. Hit us up. fullpowerpod@gmail.com. That is fullpowerpod@gmail.com. Well, there's no IQ.
Can't do it.
Who said I was asking you?
I don't know.
I was just looking around like. Listen, I was just.
I do fillings.
Oh, so you remembered? You remembered that is your job, to do fill-ins?
The fills.
Wow, look at that, guys. His memory is starting to fucking work again. Imagine that. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll take charge this week. All right, since Kai sang for us last time. I got this. But I need fill-ins though from both of y'all.
So how's that working?
So that means usually I do the first fill-in and then it's you. So Kai, if you'd be so kind, take the first fill-in. You get the second one, and then you get back to you. Unless you want me to just sing and then do a fill-in at the last one. That'll kind of be crazy, but I mean, sure, why not? I guess we'll try it. Yeah?
Fuck it.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Yes.
戻らないと言って Shit! Oh! Okay, I like that one. 目指したのは、青いあの空
Boom.
Hit us up on the Bluebird. Damn. Oh, yeah. On Twitter. This fucking sounds. At Full Power Pod. As well as a link tree, because we have all the social media on that as well. Lots of social media. So that is it for this week's episode, folks. And I always have something where you know what that means. It's that time. It's always something something's happening here on this podcast for the Icebarz.
Ice beam.
Okay.
Oh.
So you said you had one. You was holding it.
Yeah.
So-
I had it actually down.
Do you have one now too, Kai, as well? To close us?
Maybe.
All right. So go ahead, brother Ooch. Let's hear what that Icebarz is.
I got so many clothes.
Okay, maybe you're right with the starter.
I put them on hangers.
Okay.
I make so many beats. They all bangers.
Okay.
Type
Did you write that down?
Yeah, I
Oh.
did. But I thought of it like when I was doing it, of course.
See, this is the result of when you give a full something and not a half nothing.
I got so many clothes.
That was fire.
Type.
He said, "Yeah, I think that's my new favorite one. The Death Note one last week was
Nah,
OD.
dude. No way, dude. It's gonna be really hard to top.
Yeah,
I go outside.
this is so godlike. All right, Kai, follow up.
Bro, I don't even. Oh, you remember the one I? Oh fuck! You remember the one I told you guys like a while back, off camera?
Yeah, the first one when we did the sample.
The sample, the OG sample. I could try to twist that one up.
All right.
But I'm gonna need some help though. I'm gonna need fill-ins.
Oh, okay, fill-ins. I got you on the fill-ins.
Mhm.
Flying through the valley on my dolo, I'm cruising.
Cruising. Oh, okay.
I look up, take a tally.
Look up.
Okay.
They not solo.
1, 2.
They grouping.
Grouping.
Mm-hmm.
Pulled up real closely.
Okay. Type.
I asked, what's the confusion?
Oh God. Here it comes.
But they jumped me. No words.
Nothing.
Try to hit me with a bruising.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hurting.
Fuck.
Hurt. Okay.
Dang.
Next thing they knew,
Mm-hmm.
they got hit with a contusion.
Uh-oh.
Another contusion.
It hurts.
I told them, boys, y'all not strong enough.
Oh.
Next time, try fusion.
Another fusion.
All right, so not gonna lie, guys. The first time he said this, we were freaking out. He gave you guys like
It was an edited version.
The-
Because it was like a 2-bar that was like super improv, like
Yeah.
off camera. We were all screaming.
yeah, but
That. Oh yeah. This was new. Well, I know he used it.
he basically remixed what he did.
it was remixed.
But
I remixed it and added like 4 more shit to it
he
because
gave,
I couldn't remember it.
he did a whole story.
That's funny. as
He
shit.
did a whole
Yeah, I
story
did the
this
ice
time.
story.
Holy shit. Yeah, no, that was OD. Thank you both for those fucking fabulous ice bars. Congratulations to the two of you for successfully sending us off in the iciest of styles, as we all should. Start and end with the ice bars, the bangers that,
Mhm,
you know,
mhm.
we, of course, provide to you guys here at the Full Power Podcast. Gang. I like that. So, what do you have left for the people at home now?
Stay fresh, stay clean. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Shit. Get yourself a nice fucking cologne. Smell good. Wash your asses. Get some good soap. You know what I mean? Ice bars in the comments. Don't be bitches. What's wrong with y'all? Ice up.
Ice up. Ice up, I guess. I don't know. All right, Kai, what do you got for the people at home?
Keep your ice arrows sharpened.
Mm.
Them bitches in check because you never know when you might need to hit somebody with the bruising.
Mm. Yeah.
Bros.
That contusion. No fusion. Ugh.
Aye.
No fusion.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. Anytime I hear the word contusion now, I'm immediately going to be like,
See?
yeah. All right. Well, that'll wrap it up right there, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed this week. It's been your boy, Ooch, the Iceman, brother Ooch, the homie of all the Jujutsu Kaisen. And of course, make sure you shout out our boy, Not So Little IQ Ooch. Stay in school. What do I say next? Oh. Stay clean. Stay
in school.
Yeah. We'll just
Whatever.
we'll just stay in school. All right, just stay in school. Keep it classy. It's late. Keep your ice, all that shit in check.
Ice beam.
Stay fresh, stay clean, stay inside, and I'll see you next time. Hey, one more time for the road now. See ya. Bye.
It's so late that only Wawa's open.
Yo, I wonder if they have chicharrones.
Chicharrón.
Chicharrones.